Good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon, teacher.
Once again, good afternoon to you all. So, are you all sleeping?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Alright, anyway, take out your dictation books and let's write your dictation words. Put a date එක දාන්න. First one, Jupiter. Jupiter. Second one, Australia. 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 Third one, Solar System. Solar System. Next one, Behavior. 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 Injury. Injury. Ancestral. Ancestral. Number 7, omnivore. Omnivore. Number 8, herbivore. Herbivore. Number 9, sorry, mysterious. Mysterious. Last one, miraculous. Miraculous. Let's see once again. Jupiter, Australia, solar system, behavior, injury, ancestral, omnivore, herbivore, mysterious, miraculous. That's all. Now close your books and take out your new words writing book. Take your new words writing book. Put the date එක දාන්න. First word, What is the first word? Lizard. Who is lizard?
Khatus.
Yes. Next one. Endangered. Endangered.
Teacher පළවෙනි එකේ තේරුම මොකද්ද?
Katusa pute. Lizard means katusa. Endangered කියන්නේ කවුද? Here you can see some endangered animals. Mammoth is already engaged. No. වඳ වී යන. Extinct. Endangered කියන්නේ වඳ වී යාමේ තර්ජනයට මූණ පාන අය. Endangered වඳ වී යන. Number 3. Mercury. Number 4. Venus. Who is Mercury? Who is Venus? There are two planets. First one Mercury, second one Venus. Mercury කියන්නේ කාටද? බුධ ග්‍රහය. බුධ. And Venus is සිකුරු. Mercury බුධ, Venus සිකුරු. Next one. Evolve. Evolve. What is the meaning of evolve? So you can see how the human evolved. There are
පරිණාම.
steps. Yes, පරිණාමය. පරිණාම වෙනවා. Next one. Ape. Who is ape?
වානරයා.
Vanaraya. Yes, ape. Vanaraya. This is not ape, it's ape. And next one. Replica. Replica. What is replica? First one is, look, there are two pictures of Mona Lisa. First one is original and the second one is replica oil painting. What is replica? Replica කියනවා ප්‍රතිරූපය කියන්නේ දෙවනි කොපිය එක කොපිය what I mean දෙවනි පිටපත එතකොට ඒකේ අනුරූපය ඒ කියන්නේ copy එකක් replica. Next on amble කියනවා අර අපි කියන්නේ මොකද අනේවා පැද්දි පැද්දි යන්නේ කියලා අහන්නේ. So we can ask then why are you ambling? ඇයි ඔයා පැද්දි පැද්දි යන්නේ? Why are you ambling? හෙමීට යනවා පැද්දි පැද්දි යනවා කියන එක තමයි amble කියන්නේ. That is not go. ඒක නිකන් අර හෙමීට පැද්දි පැද්දි යනවා කියන්නේ. That's amble. 9 amphibians. You know the meaning? Who are the amphibians?
උරංගයි
Not උරංගයෝ.
අපුෂ්ඨවංශීන්
No.
උබයදී
Yes, that's it. වතුරෙයි land එකෙයි දෙකේම ඉන්න අය. උභයජීවී. Animal who lives both land and water. Amphibians. Harden ඝන වෙනවා. Harden means ඝන වෙනවා. කියන්නේ කැටි ගහනවා කියන්නේ අපි. It is already hardened. මේක දැනටමත් කැටි ගහිලා තියෙන්නේ. දැනටමත් ගල් කියන්නේ ඝන වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. Means harden. Let's check once again the new words. First one lizard. Endangered. Mercury. Venus. Evolve. Ape. Replica. Amble. Amphibians. Harden. Right? At first, close your books. At first, as the activity, you have to take. Before that, I want to ask from you, did you collect your books? පොත් ඉන්ස්ටිටියුට් එකේ දාලා ගියපු අය තාමත් පොත් ගත්තේ නැද්ද? Did you collect the books? පොත් ගත්තේ නැති අය ඉන්නවද? Can you hear me?
yes teacher yes teacher
Did you collect your books? Which you left
Yes.
at this? All right,
Yes.
then no issue. And did you collect your monthly evaluation papers?
yes teacher
yes teacher
yes
Ah.
teacher
Did you open
yes
it?
teacher no teacher
no
Don't open it until the next day. ඊගව දවස් වෙනකන් open කරන්න එපා. What I want to inform you that එදාට දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ අද cameras on කරේ නැති වුණාට you all have to open your camera and you all have to show me your paper that you didn't open it. හරි? ඒක තාම open කරලා නැහැ කියන එක මට එදා පෙන්නලා තමයි paper එක ලියන්න ඕන. Clear? You have 1.5 hour. පැයකමාරක් තියෙනවා. පැයකමාරෙන් පස්සේ within 10 minutes මිනිත්තු 10ක් ඇතුලේ මම ඔයගලන්ට වීඩියෝ එකක් කරලා ලෙවනවා. ඒකේ මම මෙන්ෂන් කරනවා ඒ වන්න ඕන නම්බර් එකත්. ඒ නම්බර් එකට දැන් කොළ 4යි නම් paper එකේ තියෙන්නේ. If there are 4 papers, you should take only 4 pictures. හරි? එකම paper එකේ පින්තූර 3-4ක් ගන්න ලෑස්ති වෙන්න එපා. You have to take one picture of one paper. එක paper එකක එක පින්තූරය ගන්න අද වෙලා එහෙන් මේන්න නැතුව මෙහෙන් පේන්න නැතුව ගන්න එපා. normally සාමාන්‍ය විදිහට මේ බොඳ වෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්න හෙල්ලෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්න එක කොලයක එක පින්තූරේ ගානේ අරගෙන ඒක එකපාරක් ඒ වෙන තියෙන WhatsApp එකට එවන්න. හරි. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හදිසියෙන් හරි එකම කොලේ දෙපාරක් එවලා තිබුණොත් මම බලන්නේ මම දන්නේ පේපර්ස් 4යි තියෙන්නේ කියලා නම් මම බලන්නේ පළවෙනි පේපර්ස් 4 විතරයි. ක්ලියර්? ඒක නිසා එක කොලයක එක පින්තූරයක් විතරක් ගන්න. දැන් කලින් ගත්ත ෆොටෝ එකේ එක අකුරක් පේන්නේ නැහැ කියලා තවත් පින්තූරයක් අරන් ඒ දෙකම එවන්න එපා. හරිද? Is it clear for you?
Yes, teacher. Yes,
All right.
Teacher.
teacher.
Okay. අනිත් පණිවිඩය තමයි දැන් අද මම ලෙසන් එක ඉවර කරලා දැන් පේපර් එකට කලින් ඕගොල්ලන්ව මේ අර pre-activities කරන්න we have no time today because we have only 2.5 hours නේ. ඒක නිසා ලබන සෙනසුරාදාට කලින් පැය භාගයක් ඕගොල්ලන්ට ආපහු online meeting එකක් ගන්නවා. මොකටද මේ before exam practice කරන්න. හරිද? I don't know the date and time. මම දන්නේ නැහැ date එකයි time එකයි. So we'll inform you date and time. So you have to join only 30 minutes. එක ඊට වැඩි වෙන්නේ නැහැ 30 minutes because මට ඔයගලන්ව practice කරගන්න ඕන monthly test එකට. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right. Now that's all. So take out your new millennium books and turn page number 48. So there are 11 questions. Questions 11ක් තියෙනවා. At first you have to read the questions. මුලින්ම questions ටික read කරන්න. ඊට පස්සේ අපි page number 47 වල තියෙන paragraphs read කරලා understand කරගමු. First one is who is the poet? Who is the poet? Second one, according to the little, whose song is this? Who is looking after the children? Is the nurse delighted to see the children at play? When is the nurse's heart at rest? Quote, write the line, write in your words. Quote the two reasons the nurse wants the children to stop playing. Quote the four reasons the children put forward to continue their play. How did the nurse respond to the children's plea? Quote the lines ලියන්න. How did the children respond when the nurses agreed? Quote the line. State things green symbolize. Write the two themes of the poem. Right. Now let's see. Turn page number 46. Turn page number 46. It says, first of all, just read the poem. Poem එක කියවන්න මුලින්ම. Read the poem. Be honest. Read the poem. So are you reading? Guys, just read the poem. So can't you open your mics and read the poem? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, then switch on your mics and read the poem.
of children are heard on the green and laughing heard on the hill. My heart is at
Heart
rest
is beating, my
and
brain is still.
then come home, my
They come
children.
home, my children. The sun is beside in the sky, the little birds fly, and the hills are
And
covered with sheep. Well, well, go and play till the light fades away, then go home to bed. The little ones leap, shouted, and laughed, and all the
all the hills
Who is the poet of this NASA song? මේක ලියලා තියෙන්නේ කවුද? William Blake. What it says, when the voices of children are heard on the green and laughing it heard on the hill. My heart is at rest within my breast and everything else is still. Then come home, my children, the sun is gone down and the dews of night arise. Come, come, leave off play and let us away till the morning appears in the skies. No, no, let us play, for it is yet day, and we cannot go to sleep. Besides, in the sky the little birds fly, and the hills are all covered with sheep. Well, well, go and play till the light fades away, and then go home to bed. The little ones leaped and shouted and laughed, and all the hills echoed. The maker explain කරලා තියෙනවා page number 47 වල. It says the sense of the poem features a group of children playing outside in the hills. What it happens? කඳුවලට outside එකෙන් in the outside in the hills, group of children were playing. ළමයි ටිකක් play කර කර ඉන්නවා. While their nurse listened to them in contentment. දැන් කවුද මේ nurse කියන්නේ මෙතන? Who is nurse? මේගොල්ලෝ බලා ගන්න එක්කෙනා. What is the meaning of contentment? Contentment කියන්නේ සතුටින්. හරිම සන්තෝෂයෙන්. Listen to them in contentment as twilight begins to fall. She gently urged them to leave off play and retire to the house for the night as the dews of the night arise. What is the meaning of dews? Dews කියන්නේ පින්නි. දැන් ළමයි හිල්ස් වලට outside වලේ පෙරේ කර කර ඉන්නවා. එතකොට ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ නර්ස් හරිම සතුටින් ඒගොල්ලන්ට අහුම්කම් දෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ රෑ වෙනකොට එයා ළමයින්ට කියනවා leave off play. සෙල්ලම් කරන එක නවත්තලා ගෙට යන්න කියලා. because රෑ වෙනකොට රාත්‍රියත් එක්කම පින්න වැටෙන නිසා රාත්‍රිය උදා වෙන නිසා the children plead to play some more as it is yet day. Besides, in the sky the little birds fly and the hills are covered with sheep. මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? What it says? Plead කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Children plead. පොඩි ළමයි අර අයදිනවා කියන බැගෑපත්ව ඉල්ලනවා. Plead to play some more. අනේ තව ටිකක් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න දෙන්න. මොකක් කියලාද කියන්නේ? As it is yet day. Besides. What is the meaning of besides? ඊට අමතරව it is yet day. මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? මීට අමතරව තව දවසක් තියෙනවා. In the sky the little birds fly and the hills are all covered with sheep. What is the meaning of sheep? බැටළුවන්ගෙන් කඳු පන්ති වැහිලා තියෙන්නේ. The nurse yelled to their pleas, and the children shout and laugh with joy while the hills echo their gladness. මොකද්ද මේ කියන්නේ? The nurse yelled. මොකද yelled කියන්නේ? ඒගොල්ලන්ට එකඟ වෙනවා. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉල්ලීම් වලට එකඟ වෙලා, and children shout and laugh. ළමයි කෑ ගහනවා, hina වෙනවා. Joy it while hills echo their gladness. මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? echo කියන්නේ මොකක්ද?
පරිසර හිතවහම.
here පුතේ අර මෙතන කියන්නේ අර මේ දැන් කන්දට ඉඳන් අර කෑ ගහනකොට අර ඒක මේ echo වෙනවා කියන්නේ අපි දෝංකාර. yes, that's it. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ සතුට දෝංකාර දුන්නලු. The central theme in a song the මැද කොටසෙන් කියවෙනවලු nature of authority and leadership එක ගැන. Her care does not repress and restrict them. She responds to their needs for freedom and enjoys their capacity for play. ඒ වෙලාවේදී නර්ස්ට ඕන වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? අර පොඩි ළමයින්ට ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ නිදහස දෙන්න වගේම ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ උපරිමෙන් ඒගොල්ලන්ට සෙල්ලම් කරලා සතුටු වෙන්න ඉඩ දෙන්න. The secondary theme දෙවෙනි theme එක is the nature of childhood innocence. අර ළමා කාලේ තියෙන අහිංසකත්වය ගැන තමයි දෙවෙනි theme එකෙන් කියන්නේ. The poet has used imagery and symbolism. Imagery and symbolism. What's it? What is the meaning of symbolism? Symbol කියන්නේ මොකේද අපි?
සලකුණ.
symbolism කියන්නේ අර සංකේත භාවිතා කිරීම. මේක දැන් පුතේ මේ අර ඔයගොල්ලන්ට සිංහලෙන් මේ රසවින්දන කියලා ලියන්නේ රසාස්වාද ලියනවනේ. අනේ එහෙම එකක් තමයි මේ කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ සින්දු මේ නර්ස සෝං කියන එක ගැන මෙතන මේ රසාස්වාදයක් තමයි ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. එතනදී සංකේතයි මේ ඉමේජරි මොනවාද ඉමේජ් කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? ඉමේජ් කියන්නේ පින්තූරේනේ. එතකොට මෙතන ඉමේජරි කියන්නේ අර අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ චිත්ත රූප කියලා. ක්ලියර්? අපි ඔය දිහාට සිංහලෙන් මෙහිදී කවියා චිත්ත රූප මැවීමේ සහ සංකේත භාවිතේ අති දක්ෂ ලෙස වී ඇත එහෙම කියලා ලියනවා නේද blah 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 කියලා. Is it? When you write in Sinhala ඔගොල්ලෝ එහෙම ලියනවා නේද? This is ඒක තමයි මේ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියන්නේ. මෙතනදී poet has used imagery and symbolism. මෙතනදී කවියා චිත්ත රූපයි සංකේතයි භාවිතා කරලා තියෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ. Blake symbolic village මෙතන මේ බ්ලේක් කියන්නේ ලියපු කෙනා මෙයාගේ විලේජ් එක මෙතන මේ සංකේතාත්මකව දක්වලා තියෙනවා. Green is associated with growth, fertility and spring. Village greens were places of play and freedom, representing the importance of play. මොකක්ද කියන්නේ? බ්ලේස්ගේ මේ symbolics වල village green is associated with growth, fertility and spring. එතකොට village greens were places of play and freedom, representing the importance of play. Village greens were not owned by anyone and represented freedom from the rule of demands of a landowner. Using this image emphasizes, what is the meaning of emphasize? Emphasize කරනවා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? අවධාරණය කරනවා. emphasizes මේ image එකෙන් අවධාරණය කරනවා the freedom and play නිදහස සහ සෙල්ලම් කිරීම which is at the center of this poem and suggests to the inner freedom of the nurse. What is the meaning of inner? Abhyantara. Abhyantara ඇතුලේ. Inner freedom කියන්නේ අභ්‍යන්තර නිදහස of the nurse. Nurse ගේ අභ්‍යන්තර නිදහස. She seems in harmony with all that is growing and playful. The image of the nurse is used to represent the caring and nurturing capacity within human beings. This can be used to protect the freedom of what is carefree, innocent, and vulnerable. What is the meaning of vulnerable? Vulnerable means මෙන්න හරි danger එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. කියන්නේ අවදානම් සහගත. අවදානම් සහගතයි. අහිංසකයි වගේම අවදානම් සහගතයි කියලා තමයි මෙතනදී කියන්නේ. The nurse delights in their charge and has no desire to repress or rule. The poem has 4 quatrains containing an internal rhyme in the third line of each verse. හැම verse එකකම third line එකෙන් මේ rhyme කරනවලු මේ poem එක rhyming වෙනවලු rhyming words තියෙනවලු. The second and fourth verse of each verse contains rhyme. Second and fourth verse දෙවැනි verse එකයි හතරවෙනි verse එකයි contains rhyme. ඒකත් rhyme වෙනවලු. මෙතන මේ කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ තියෙන කවිය ගැන මේ තියෙන poem එක ගැන රසාස්වාදයක් තමයි මේ පැත්තෙන් ඉන්නේ English ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. Is there anyone who is doing English lit? කාට හරි මෙතන ඉන්නවද lit කරන කෙනෙක්? Is there anyone? No. Kavya, do you do? Kavya,
Yes.
do you do lit in your school? English lit?
I hope to do it when I get older.
All right. You have no chance to choose it right now. In which grade do you have to choose it? In grade 9?
Yes, because we don't have that subject now. It's
All right. You have to select in grade 9. Is it?
yes.
All right. If you are doing lit, you have to write this type of explainings. There. What it says, there are some questions. Do you need my help to find the answers for these questions? Now you know the meaning of the lesson. So do you need my help to complete the answers? Check your master guide books. Turn page number. Did we finish? Did we complete unit 3 also? Turn page number 31 on your master guide books. Right? So I think we have already done it. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Teacher.
All right. Then what about page number 32? Activity 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, teacher.
Did you do activity 4?
Yes.
5?
teacher.
Yes.
6 kara. 6 matak
Yes.
matakai. 6. All right. Then activity 7. No.
No.
8.
No, teacher.
8.
Yes.
Yes.
9.
Yes.
9.
Yes.
All right. Activity 10.
No.
11.
No.
10, 11, 12. අපිට කරන්න තියෙනවා. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let's do it. At first, let's move to activity 7 පුතේ. Activity 7 වලට යමු. We know as usual we have to read the questions first before read the paragraph. Look the questions. First one, Tony could not see outside. Reason එක අහනවා. Who replied in a thinking voice? Sorry? Did you ask me something? මගේ මොන හරි අහුවද? Who replied in a tinkling voice? Tinkling voice එකකින් reply කළේ කවුද? Where was the rosy cheeked boy? Write the two words painted on the card. Who did the new year help first? Name two gifts given to the old man. Write the words class of the underlined words. Right. Let's see the paragraph. Paragraph එක read කරමු. So be honest. I kindly request from y'all, so y'all can switch on your mics and just start read when I'm counting, right? Be honest. 1, 2, 3 and start.
Do.
One cold morning, Tony woke from his dreams and sat up in bed and listened. Read it. Read the paragraph, please. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Then read the paragraph.
One cold morning, Tony
Tony woke from his dreams and sat up in bed and listened. He thought he heard a knock at his window. Although the morning was shining brightly, Tony could not see through the thickly painted panels, so he crept sleepily out of bed and opened the window and whispered, "Who is there?" I am like a tinkly voice. I am the little new year, and I have brought presents to bring to everyone. But I am just a little fellow. I need somebody to help me disturb them.
Miss Summer can help. Oh, Charles said Tony. I'd rather go back to my bed. Never
To my warm bed, never mind all. Please help me. So Tony hurried into his clothes and was soon out in the yard.
boy, a little smaller than himself,
Boy,
pulling a
a
large
little smaller than himself, pulling a large cart which seemed
on one
to bed
side
low.
of this cart was painted the word love,
On one side of
the other side
cart was
kindness.
painting the word love,
And the years of learning, he said
as
which people called and helped
Tony,
and
he
go
said,
down the driveway and up the hill.
help me
They
pull
traveled until they came to
distance. And up the hill they traveled until
Here is
they
where
came
I make my first call, said the new year.
here.
Tony looked
Is where I
wonderingly at him.
call,
Why
said
nobody
Tony.
lives
Tony
here but an old man who works there.
Why
Hasn't any
nobody
children,
lives here but an old
said the
man who
new year.
works for us and he hasn't any children. He needs my help, said the new year.
This towel
For
a
grown
path to his
people
door, which I unload some of my blessings.
and
And
do
little
You shoved out of path to his door, which I unload some of my blessings, and the little hands went busily at work, peeling up warm cloth, wood, and New Year's.
Okay, fine. One cold morning, Tony woke from his dreams and sat up in bed and listened. හරි. දැන් එතකොට මේ කතාව ඇතුලේ ඉන්න එක්කෙනා කවුද? Whose story is this? Tony. එයා his dreams, woke from his dreams. එයාගේ හීනෙන් නැගිටලා and sat up in the bed and listened. ඇඳේ වාඩි වෙලා අහගෙන හිටියා. He thought he heard. එයා හිතුවා එයාට ඇහුණා knocked at his window. එයාගේ window එකට කවුරු හරි knock කරනවා. Although the moon was shining brightly. හඳ හොඳට පායලා තියෙන වෙලාවක කවුරු හරි ඇවිල්ලා එයාගේ window එකට knock කරලා තියෙනවා එයාට ඇහුණා. Tony couldn't see through the thickly painted panes. එයාට අර thick විදිහට paint කරලා තියෙන නිසා එයාට මොනවත් පෙවුනේ නැහැ. So he crept sleepily out of bed and opened the window. මොකක්ද කියන්නේ? එයා නිින්දෙන් crept. What is the meaning of crept? Creep, crept, crept. මොකද්ද creep කියන්නේ? Creepers ලා කියන්නේ කවුද? බඩ ගන්නවනේ. Open the window and whisper පුදුම වුණා. ඇහුවා who is there? කවුද? I am, replied a clinking voice. I am the little New Year. මම තමයි little New Year. And I have promised to bring a blessing to everyone. මම පොරොන්දු වෙලා තියෙනවා හැමෝටම blessing එක ගේනවා කියලා. But I am such a little fellow. හැබැයි මම ඇත්තටම පුංචි කෙනෙක්. I need somebody. මට කාගේ හරි somebody to help me distribute them. මේ blessings distribute කරන්න බෙදා දෙන්න. I need somebody. කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක්ගේ උදව් මට අවශ්‍යයි. Won't you please come out and help? ඔයාට බැරිද එළියට ඇවිල්ලා මට උදව් කරන්න? Will not please come out and help? Then it says, oh, it's so cold, said Tony. මොකද Tony කියන්නේ හරිම සීතලයි. I would rather go back to my warm bed. මට මගේ අර උණුසුම් ඇඳට ආපහු යන්න ඕන. Never mind the cold. Ugh the new year. What is the meaning of ugh? What is the meaning of never mind? Never mind කියන්නේ ඒකට කමන්නේ අයියෝ ඕක මොකද්ද never mind ගණන් ගන්න එපා. Then what is the meaning of ugh? එයාට අර එයා උනන්දු කරවෙව්වා. එයාට එහෙම එයාට කිව්වා අයියෝ ඒක ගැන ගණන් ගන්න එපා කියලා විස්තර කරා. ugh the new year. Please help me. මට උදව් කරන්න. The Tony hurried into his clothes and was soon out in the yard. මොකද කරේ? මෙයා ඉක්මනට හඳුන් ඇඳගෙන එළියට ගියා. There he saw a rosy cheeked boy a little smaller than himself. Cheeks කියන්නේ මොනවද? What are the cheeks? Cheek means කම්මුල්. එයාටත් වැඩිය චූටි පොඩි පිරිමි ළමයෙක් ඉන්නවා එයා දැක්කා. Pulling a large cart which seemed to be loaded with good things. ලොකු කරත්තයක් තල්ලු කරමින් ඉන්නවා. ඒක පෙනුන ගොඩාක් හොඳ જાති තියෙනවා වගේ. On one side of this cart was painted the word love and on the other side kindness. දැන් මෙයා මේ අර චූටි පිරිමි ළමයා තල්ලු කරන හොඳ જાති දාලා තියෙන good things තියෙන අර ලොකු කාට් එකේ ලොකු කරත්තේ එක පැත්තකට ලියලා තියෙනවලු love කියලා අනිත් පැත්තේ ලියලා තියෙනවලු kindness කියලා. As soon as the new year saw New Year දැක්ක ගමන් Tony කිව්වලු now please take hold and help me full. New Year boy දැන් අර New Year මම New Year කියලා කියපුවට චූටි පිරිමි ළමයා Tony දැක්ක ගමන්ම Tonyට කිව්වලු now please take hold and help me pull. මේක තල්ලු කරන්න මට උදව් කරන්න. And down the driveway and up the hill they travelled until they came to an old shanty. Here is where I make my first call, said the New Year. මෙතන තමයි තැන where I make my first call. Tony looked wonderingly පුදුම වෙලා at him. එයා දිහා බැලුවා. Why nobody lives here? ඇයි කවුරුත් මෙහෙ ජීවත් වෙන්නේ නැත්තේ? But an old man who works for us and he hasn't any children. He need my help, said the New Year. හැබැයි වයසක මිනිස්සු who works for us අපි වෙනුවෙන් වැඩ කරන වයසක කෙනා වෙනුවෙන් එයාට දරුවෝ නැහැ work for us and he hasn't any children එයාට කිසිම දරුවෙක් නැහැ he need my help එයාට අවශ්‍යයි මගේ උදව්ව said the New Year. For grown people like to be thought of just as much as children do. You showl out a path to his door, which I unload some of my blessings, and their little hands went busily at work, pulling up warm clothing, wood, and a New Year's dinner. What it says, Tony could not see outside. Why Tony couldn't see outside? Why Tony could not see outside?
Because of the thickly painted pants.
Yes, the answer is A, because of the thickly painted pants. Who replied in a tinkling voice? How the tinkling voice again reply kare? Who replied?
The New Year.
Yes, the little New Year. Where was the rosy-cheeked boy? Where was the rosy-cheeked boy? කොහෙද හිටියේ? In the yard. In the no. එතන චුට්ටක් read කරමු අපි. Where was the rosy-cheeked boy? Yes, he was in the yard because Tony යන්නේ yard එකටනේ. Yard එකටනේ යන්නේ. Then that means he was in the yard. Write two words painted on the card. Card එකේ paint කරලා තිබුණ words දෙක මොනවද? What are the two words? Love and kindness. Who did the New Year help first? කාටද මුලින්ම උදව් කරේ? An old man.
An old man.
Yes. Name two gifts given to the old man. Old man ට දීපු gifts දෙකක් කියන්නලු. What did they give? As much as. What did they give? What did they give? Warm clothing. මේ තියෙන filling up warm clothing, wood and New
Wood
Year's
and
dinner. So what did they
dinner.
give? Warm clothing, wood and New Year's dinner. Huh? Write the word classes of underlined words. Alright, fine. The first word මොකක්ද? Good. Good කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Kind of words මං කියලා දුන්නා නේද last week එකේ? Nouns, adjectives, verbs කියලා දුන්නා නේද?
Yes.
Alright, then good කියන්නේ මොකක්ද?
Adjective.
Adjective, good. Kindness.
Adjective.
Alright. Kindness means kind is adjective and kindness කියන්නේ පුතා noun එක. kind is the adjective. Clear? Kindness කියන්නේ කරුණාවන්ත බවනේ. You are kind නම් ඔන kind තිබුණා නම් ඒක adjective එක. Next one, take. Take,
verb,
verb. Wonderingly, පුදුමයෙන්.
adverb,
Yes, good, adverb. Grown, grown.
adjective,
Adjective. Yes, good. I will give you 5 minutes. Just write the answers fast. ඉක්මනින් answers ටික ලියන්න. So, for the recording, I have to tell the answers once again because I just paused the recording. So just listen. The answer is A for the first one. Second one, who replied in a tinkling voice, is a little New Year. There was a rosy cheeked boy where he was in the yard. Two words painted on the cart is good and kindness. Who did the New Year help first? To an old man. Name 2 gifts given to the old man: warm clothing, wood, and New Year's dinner. Word classes: good is an adjective, kindness is a noun, take is a verb, wonderingly is an adverb, and grown is another adjective. Right. I think you have already done page number 35, isn't it? Isn't it?
yes,
Yes.
Okay, nice. Then let's move the lesson which I plan to do today. Activity 10. Circle the silent letters in the following words. Alright, we'll give you 1 minute, 2 minutes. Try to find the silent letters. Each word has a silent letter. හැම word එකකම silent letter එකක් තියෙනවා. Just try to find the silent letters in each word. Okay, fine. Let's see. Knife. දැන් මොකද්ද ඔයගලන්ට ඇහෙන්නේ නැති අකුර? Knife. The silent
K.
word is K. Yes.
A,
Hour. Hour. We are not saying hour. Then what is the silent word?
H,
H. 3. Right. Not right. Right නෙමෙයිනේ. Right. So what is the spelling?
W.
W,
W. 4. No. That is not a no. Yes. K. 5. Wrap.
W,
That is not wrap. Then W.
W,
Wrist. That is not wrist. Then
W,
W.
W,
Subtle. Subtle. That is not subtle.
B.
B. Condom. Condom.
N,
N.
Condom. N. Half.
L,
L.
Calf.
L.
L,
All right. All right. K H W K W W B N L L. Right? Now, let's move to activity 11. So, there's another poem by John Kitching, and there are some comprehensions by the poem. Let's see. Not guilty. What is the topic? Not guilty. So, what is the meaning of guilty? Guilty කියන්නේ වැරද්ද, right? We have assembly every day. අපි හැමදාම assembly එකක් අපිට තියෙනවා. Assembly in the hall, and every day the head who's 10 feet tall has lots to say about the writing on the wall and makes me feel I wrote it all. I go quite red from head to foot and try to stare right back at him. How do you dare? I want to shout to make me feel. I wrote that stuff. Who'd look for rage to wipe it out? Then, without knowing the meaning. මේකේ meaning එක ගන්නෙ නැතුව අපි try කරමු කොහොමද මේ questions වලට answer කරන්නේ කියලා. Not guilty means මෙතන දැන් අපිට මේ poem එකෙන්ම අපිට identify කරගන්න පුළුවන් වැරැද්දක් නැහැ කියන එක තමයි මේ poem එකේම mean එක. Let's see. Where is the assembly held? You can write. How tall is the head? Head. Head කොච්චර උසද? Complete the sentence. The head had lots to say about. You can do it. Find the line that says the poet becomes uneasy when the head makes remarks. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Find the line එක හොයන්නලු that says මොකක්ද කියවෙන the poet මේක ලියන කෙනා becomes uneasy. ඒ කියන්නේ අමාරුයි difficult. අමාරු වුණා. එයාට අමාරු වුණා when the head makes remarks. head මේ head මතක සටහනක් තියෙනකොට මේක මේ poet මොකක්ද එයාට අමාරු වුණේ කියන line එක හොයලා ලියන්න කියලා තියෙන්නේ. That is very easy. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Poet has written the stuff on the wall. The poet is not guilty for the writing on the wall. Now it's up to you, and this is the time for you to find the answers without my help. Can you? This is very easy. Without knowing meaning, you can do this. Did you finish?
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
Alright, let's see. Where is the assembly held?
In the hall.
In the hall. How tall is the head? Head කොච්චර උසද?
10 feet.
10 feet. Complete the sentence. The head had
10 feet
lots to say about.
The writing on the wall.
on the wall.
Alright. Find the line that says the poet becomes uneasy when the head makes remarks.
I go get red from head to fast.
I go quite red from head to feet. I go quite red from head to feet. 5. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Poet has written the stuff on the wall.
Wall.
No, wrong, false. The poet is not guilty for the writing on the wall. True. එයා
True.
වැරදි නැහැනේ wall එකේ ලිව්ව එකට. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let's move to activity 12. Once again, I'm telling you the answer. Where is the assembly held? In the hall. How tall is the head? 10 feet. Complete the sentence. The head had lots to say about writing on the wall. Complete the sentence. The head had, right? Find the line that says the poet becomes uneasy when the head makes remarks. I go quite red from head to foot. 5. Poet has written the stuff on the wall. False. Varadi. The poet is not guilty for the writing on the wall. Is true. Let's move to activity 12. Fill in the blanks using the words given below. I will say the meanings of the words. Words වල meanings ටික කියන්නම්. Then try to do this. First one, choice. Choice means කැමැත්ත, තීරණය, choice එක. Legs, you know, difficult, amaru, costly, මිල අධික. Anything on there? Trip. Trip. දැන් දන්නේවත් කියන්න නැතුව ඉන්නවනේ. You know the trip. Great.
පුදුම.
Great නියමයි. විශ්මිතයි. විශිෂ්ටයි නේ. විශිෂ්ටයි. Work, you know, covered, you know, abroad means පිටරට. So try to fill the blanks. Travel is something which people do every day, right? It is very try. Yes, try it. Try it. Did you finish writing?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Amit, affordable means පුතේ මේ මොන හරි දෙයකට ඔරොත්තු දෙනවා කියන්නේ. Right? දරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒක affordable. ඒක ඔරොත්තු දෙනවා. ඒක දරා ගන්න පුළුවන්. Clear? So I just see your message. Anyway, let's see. Let's see the answers. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that's not. Okay, fine. Travel is something which people do every day. Traveling කියන්නේ මිනිස්සු හැමදාම කරන දෙයක්. It is very difficult to avoid the need to travel. ඒක නවත්තන එක කරන්න බෑ, අමාරුයි. It may be a
Trip.
yes, trip to school, university or to work. ඒක it may be a trip to school, university or work. Traveling can often take a long time, especially when great distances need to be covered. Yes. People enjoy traveling. Holidays වලට රට ගිහිල්ලා abroad. People enjoy traveling abroad for holidays. Traveling can be either affordable or costly. එක ගණන් අඩුයි දරා ගන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට ඒක ඔරොත්තු දෙනවා ගණන් අඩුයි කියන්නේ. Or costly. It often depends on how far you want to travel. ඒක depend වෙන්නේ ඔයාලට කොච්චර දුර යන්න ඕනද and the choice of transport එකේ තේරීම අනුව. Using a bicycle will not cost anything as you power it by using your legs. Okay, fine. Now, so I think you don't need another time to discuss about your paper. Anyhow, මට හිතෙන්නේ වෙලාව ඇති වෙයි අද, no issue. Take your grammar books ගන්න. This one.
Teacher grammar ලියන පොත.
නෑ පුතේ නෑ. Grammar workbook. Can you hear the, sorry, can't you see the screen? Take this. This one පුතේ, can't you see the screen? Grammar workbook.
Teacher, page number.
Wait. Take your book and turn page number 63. මුලින්ම page number 63 වලට එන්න. So here you can see silent letters. Look, in some words, some letters don't make any sound. You know that. And it is calling as silent letter. Example, no in the word K is silent and it is pronounced as no. Now pick out silent letters in the following words. Then I will give you 2 minutes. ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් ඒවා විතරක්. If you are unable, don't stay there. එතන ඉන්න එපා. Try to fill these blanks. මේ blanks වලට silent letters identify කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ලියන්න. If not, It's okay. I will give you 2 minutes. Just try for it. Just try. Right, let's see. First one, what is the silent letter?
H.
H. Second one, K. Knighting. Third one, H. Wheel. Next,
K.
knock. K. Next one,
L.
5.
L.
L. House. House. 6.
K.
K for knowledge. Knowledge. Knowledge.
K.
7.
H.
H. Honorable. Honorable. 8.
L. Walk.
L. Walk. L. Walk. 9. K. Not. Not. K. Not. 10. Yes, W.
Wrap.
Wrap. 11.
L.
L. Calf. 12. K. Knife. 13.
H.
White H. 14. Neil K. 15. Honor H. 16. Knuckle. ඒකේ K අකුර දීලම තියෙනවනේ වැරදිලා. ඩබල් K දාන්න එපා. ඒගොල්ලෝ ආන්සර් එක දීලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට වැරදිලා. එතන K අකුර දීලම තියෙනවා knuckle. 17.
R
Work R. 18.
GH
Yes, bought. GH. Bought. 19.
W
Yes, W for writer. Last one.
GH.
Yes, caught. GH.
G.
All right. Okay, next one we have to find the collective nouns. This is very easy. Let's do together. එකටම කරමු. Otherwise it's taking much time නේ. Let's see. No. Do it yourself. ඉස්සෙල්ලම කරන්න බලන්න. 2 minutes ඇතිනේ. I think 2 minutes is enough. Try yourself. Just try for yourself. This one. So because you have the answers within brackets, so try for it. Did you finish writing? Did you finish writing? Guys, can you hear me?
50.
Yes.
All right. Did you finish writing?
Yes, teacher.
All right. So let's see the answers. What is the answer for first one? A
Team of players.
team of players. All right. Team of players. Second one. Second one.
Box.
Just now I saw your backgrounds.
Box.
Not bad. Very nice. Okay. Number two. Box of matches. Box of matches. Number three. Flock of
Flock
flock of birds. Number four.
of birds.
All right. Number four. Bundle of sticks. Five. Gang of
Gang of boys.
boys. Six. Heap of stones. Seven. Line of cloths. Eight. Eight.
Storm.
Swarm of bees. Swarm of bees. Next one. Herd of cattle. 10. Fleet
A
of
fleet of
sheep.
sheep.
Good. 11.
Fleet of sheep.
11.
A group of
Group of tourists.
group.
Herd of sheep. Flight of
Herd
stars.
of sheep. Bevy of girls.
Bevy of girls.
Girls.
Gang of
Gang
workmen. Shoal of
of
fish. Shoal of fish. Okay. Now, activity 15 and 16. That's very easy. You have to match these nouns from the circle. Circle එකෙන් අරගෙන match කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. You can get help from your textbook unit 4. So I'm not going to do it right now because it's very easy. Activity 15 and activity 16. ඒ දෙකම circles ඇතුලේ circles දෙක ඇතුලේ ඔයගලන්ගේ answers තියෙනවා. So this is not much difficult. So you can take help from your textbook too. Clear? Clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Clear.
All right. So now let's move to what? Let's move page number 32, 72. 72. All right. What you need to do is look at the pictures. Pictures diha balala. Take each person and animal. Write sentences describing whom you can see and what they are doing. හරි. මේ එක එක pictures දිහා බලලා ඒගොල්ලෝ මොනවද කරන්න කියලා ඉන්න කෙනා කවුද සහ එයා මොනවද කරන්න කියලා ලියන්න කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. Look at the example. කලන 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 තේරෙනව නේද පුතේ? Can you understand what I am teaching here? තේරෙනව නේද? All right. In first picture, you can see a man and there's a river. So there is a man in the picture. කවුද picture එකේ ඉන්නේ? ඔන්න මුලින්ම අපි identify කරගන්නවා. At first we identify who is in the picture. Right, there is a man in this picture. And what is he doing? He is looking at the river. Huh. Now the second one. Who can you see? දැන් කවුද පේන්නේ?
Two women.
ගෑනු කට්ටිය women's දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා. කොහොමද කියන්නේ දැන් මෙතන කාන්තාවන් දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා.
There are two women.
All right. Two women, if not two ladies. There are two ladies. කොහෙද ඉන්නේ? There are two ladies in the picture, if not on the road or wherever, no issue. And what are they doing?
They are talking to each other.
Yes, they are talking each other. They are talking. There are two ladies in the picture. They are talking. Next one. කවුද ඉන්නේ?
A dog and a
There is a dog and a
cat.
cat. What are they doing? දැන් කොහොමද කියන්නේ? Dog පන්නනවා cat. The dog is
chasing the cat.
all right. The dog is chasing the cat. If not, you can say a dog is running after a cat or whatever.
The dog is following it.
All right. Number 3. Who can you see? කවුද පේන්නේ?
A lady
There is a lady. What is she doing?
taking water from the
Well, right, good. So may I give you the chance to write 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8? මේකේ පින්තූර ලොකුවට පිටු ගොඩාක් තිබුණාට පුතේ this is a simple work, right? Because of the pictures මේක ලොකු activity එකක් වගේ පේන්නේ, but there are only 1 2 3 4 5. There are 5 pictures more. So try, will you? So just write in the first sentence, just write what you can see or whom you can see, and the second sentence you just write what are they doing. You have to write only 2 sentences. Did you finish writing? Yes? All right, all right. Let's see. Number 4. Who can you see there? Who can you see there? There are
Scout boys.
some.
Scout boys in this picture.
All right. There are some. If you need, you can write boys, or if not, uh, clearly they are scout boys. Scout boys. There are some scouts. What are they doing? They are making a tent or something, right? Tent, yes, tent. So there they are making a tent. There are some scout boys. There are some scout boys, and they are making a tent. Number 5. There are 2 cows.
Cows.
Yes, there are 2 cows, and what are they doing? They are eating grass.
Grass.
Yes, they are eating grass. Eating grass කියන එකට අපි one word එකක් use කරන පුතේ grazing කියලා. කියන්නේ කනකොළ කනවට grazing කියලා අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන්. So they are grassing. If not, they are eating grass. Number 6. Who can you see? There are 2
Birds.
birds. All right. And what are they doing?
They are eating.
Yes, they are eating worms. ඒගොල්ලෝ පණුවෝ කනවනේ. They are eating worms. 7. There's a
Bus.
bass. And what happened to it? It is moving. එක යමින් තියෙනවා. It is moving. It is moving. If you need, you can add an adjective slowly or fast, whatever you can write. Not adjective, it's an adverb, sorry. Fast or slowly. Next, who can you see?
A dog and a man.
We can see a dog and a man. And what is dog doing? The dog is barking at the man. The dog is barking at the man. Nice. So we just complete it. Okay, fine. Then what we need to do is, then we have done 62. Come to page number 64. What are you talking? Anyhow, let's see. So we have to use past tenses. Past tense use කරන්න වෙනවා. Then it says, last Sunday, ගිය සතියේ ඉරිදා, while I was going home, මං ගෙදර යන ගම, I saw one two things. බල්ලෙක් ගහක් යට වැතිරිලා හිටියා. How to say? How to say? There was a dog lying under a tree. Okay. එතකොට බල්ලගාව තව ගස් තිබුණා. බල්ලගාව ගස් තිබුණා. How to say? There were some other trees nearby the lying dog. වැතිරිලා ඉන්න බල්ලගාව තව ගස් තිබුණා. දැන් අපි there is there ම දාන්න නැතුව අපි කියමු now let's say මට දකින්න පුළුවන් වුණා බල්ලගේ මුළු ඇඟේම තුවාල. How to say? I could see. I could see sores all over the body of the dog. And yeah, panicking, තැවෙමින් හිටියේ, and it was whining in pain, and it was whining in pain. ඒ වගේම මම දැක්කා මේ වතුර බේසමකුයි රෙදි කෑල්ලකුයි අතේ තියාගත්ත මේ පිරිමි ළමයෙක් අර බල්ලා ගාව ඉන්නවා. කොහොමද කියන්නේ? then ඊට පස්සේ then මම දැක්කා then I saw a young man near the dog. මොකක් එක්කද? with a basin of water and piece of cloth in his hands. Then I saw a young man near the dog with a basin of water and a piece of cloth in hand. There was a young man near the dog with the basin of water and a piece of cloth in his hands. ඊට පස්සේ එයා cleaning කරන්න පටන් ගත්තා. How to say?
He was
He started. He was cleaning කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. එතකොට එයා සුද්ධ කරමින් හිටියා කියන mean එක එනවනේ. අපි කියමු එයා සුද්ධ කරන්න පටන් ගත්තා. He started to cleaning the sores. He started to cleaning. එයා පටන් ගත්තා සුද්ධ කරන්න. Then how to say? එයා ගාව තිබුණා ointment කියන්නේ මොනවද? මොන හරි ආලේපයක් කියන එක. හරිද? බෙහෙත් කියන එක තමයි, medicine තමයි. හැබැයි මොන හරි ගාන දෙයක්. clear? මොන හරි ගාන දෙයක්. එතකොට අපි කොහොමද කියන්නේ? එයා beside him tube එකක් තිබුණා මොන හරි මොන හරි ගාන දෙයක. how to say? මොකක් හරි අපි ඔය කියන්නේ මොන හරි balm එකක් එයා ගාව තිබ්බ කියලා. that's it. how to say? there was a tube of some ointment beside him, and I thought he was going to apply the ointment to the sores. I thought that he was going to. There was a tube of some ointment beside him, right? Then I thought that he was going to apply the ointment on the sores. Clear? Now I can't see anyone, or I can't hear any sound. All right, now it's okay. If I can see you, otherwise, yeah, waving your head or hand or whatever, එතකොට මට understand කරන්න පුළුවන් දැන් ලියනවා or whatever කියලා, because you are not talking. All right, then it's finished. Now what you need to do is, let's see the next one. Shall we move to activity 3? Okay. That's okay. waving your head is nice answer. Read the following sentences. We usually buy these garments at Swarna Dress Point. They are imported from India. What it says, අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඇඳුම් මිලදී ගන්නවා ස්වර්ණ dress point එකෙන්. ඒවා import කරන්නේ ඉන්දියා වලින්. දැන් ඔයගලන්ට තේරෙනවද? මේක එකක් active voice වලින් යනවා, එකක් passive voice වලින් යනවා. Can you understand it? The first it, we usually buy, simple present in active. They are imported, simple present in passive. Can you understand that? Okay, fine. Next one. Make similar pairs of sentences making use the following guidelines. දැන් මොකද්ද කරන්න ඕන? What we need to do is දැන් අපිට අර වගේම pairs හදන්න තියෙන්නේ. The first one, children collect seashells. මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? Children collect seashells. දැන් කොහොමද කියන්නේ? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ළමයි seashells එකතු කරනවා. How to say? Children usually collect seashells. ඊගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවා collect different types of seashells. කොහොමද ඒක join කරන්නේ? Different types of seashells are collected. Different types of seashells are collected. Children usually collect seashells. ඒක තමයි පළවෙනි විදිහ. ඊට පස්සේ අපි seashells මේ එකතු කරලා තියෙනවා විවිධ වර්ගේ. Different types of seashells, එක එක වර්ග seashells are collected. එකතු කරනවා. කරන කෙනෙක් නැහැ. So we can't say it in active voice. Number 2. Is this clear? එක තේරෙනවද? Okay, number 2. Live in a small house located in a beautiful environment. හරි. අපි ඉන්නේ පොඩි ගෙදරක. How to say? We live in a small house. එක තියෙන්නේ ලස්සන වටපිටාවක. කොහොමද කියන්නේ? It is located in a beautiful environment. We live in a small house. It is located in a beautiful environment. Number 3. Tourists are fond of Dumbara mats. Tourists are fond of Dumbara mats. They are worn. Wave වල තුන්වෙනියව ගන්න ඕන මොකටද? මේක passive කරන්න. They are worn. WOVEN, worn, using tribe of scissor hemp. Number 4. Like reading storybooks. කවුද? අපි කියලා ගමු. We like reading storybooks. අපි කැමති storybooks බලන්න. Print in Sinhala, Tamil and English language. How to connect? They are printed. Passive voice. They are printed in Sinhala, Tamil and English languages. They are printed in Sinhala, Tamil and English languages. Number 5. Make attractive and valuable jewelry make out of gold and silver. හරි. කවුද දැන් මේවා හදන්නේ? අපි ගමු ඒගොල්ලෝ කියලා. They make attractive and valuable jewelry. ඒගොල්ලෝ හදනවා ආකර්ෂණීය වටින jewelries. Then make out of gold and silver. They are made out. they are made out. දැන් make කියන එක අපි third form එකට ගන්න ඕනේ passive නිසා. They are made out of gold and silver. Is this clear for you? මේක තේරිලාද ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලියන්නේ? කිසිම සද්දයක් නැති නිසා මට හිතා ගන්න බෑ. Because of I am reading ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලියනවද නැත්නම් ඇත්තටම understand කරලා ලියනවද? Tell me, is this clear for you? Guys, is this clear for you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay, thanks. Then it's time to you to write by yourself 6 to 10. තනියෙන් ලියන්න බලන්න. 6 to 10. 6 to 10. Try for yourself. Try කරන්න තනියම ලියන්න. Did you finish? Did you finish writing? Guys? Okay, let's see. 6. Perform dances beautifully, trained by teachers. Okay. ඒගොල්ලෝ හොඳට perform කරනවා. How to say? They perform dances beautifully. ඔවුන් ලස්සනට dance එක perform කරනවා. Trained by teachers. ඒක train කරලා තියෙන්නේ teachers. They are trained by their teachers. ඒගොල්ලෝ train වෙලා තියෙන්නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ teacherගෙන්. They are trained by teachers. 7. Drink pure water purified by filters. We usually drink pure water. We usually drink pure water. It is purified by filters. 8. Keep the home garden keep the home garden attractive and pleasant, grow different kinds of flower plants. Right. Then how it says, we always keep our home garden attractive and pleasant, and then different kinds of flowers are grown. Different kinds of flower plants are grown. Number 9, often is tasty meals. We often eat tasty meals prepared by themselves. Nang they කියලා ගන්න වෙනවා අපිට. They often eat tasty meals. ඒගොල්ලෝ often tasty meals eat කරනවා. They often eat tasty meals. And they are prepared by themselves. ඒවා හදාගන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ විසින්. They are prepared by themselves. Last one, the temple promises look attractive on poor days. The temple promises look attractive on poor days. It is illuminated with colorful bulbs. It is illuminated with colorful bulbs. Right? All right. Now we are in the last session of our class. So I'm going to give you exam hints. Do you want? එපා වගේනේ. Have extra class sessions because අපිට time එක ඇති වෙච්ච නිසා no issue. So practice those things. So unit 4 එක under unit 4 which I teach you, which I taught you මම උගන්වපු ඔක්කොම lessons see how to study. Clear? එතන තිබුණා silent words, collective nouns, prepositions, adjectives, adverbs, and what else? All those lessons, right? Unit 4, under unit 4 උගන්වපු ඔක්කොම බලන්න. So it's easy to do this, right? And also the importance of teachers. So just practice, right? Is it okay? Is it okay for you? All right. Anyways, see you on next week, 12:30, with your monthly test. Don't open your envelopes or seal කරලා තියෙන එක කඩන්න එපා. Don't open it. I will clearly check on next week. Guidelines එක video එකක් group එකට send කරයි. So don't worry. So this is what I want to teach you. I think you enjoy the lesson, but you didn't give me responses, and I don't do so. එහෙම කරන්න එපා. After the monthly test, just speak with me to continue the class. Otherwise, it's useless. So hope to see you guys on next weekend, next Saturday at 12:30. So goodbye for you now, and wish you all the very best. Good luck for the monthly test. All right. So study the all lessons which I taught you. Clear? Clear? Okay. Goodbye for you now.
Bye, teacher.
Goodbye, Pute. Goodbye.